lovely world. So I want to tell you a tiny little thing about me. Not a huge thing, but it's a tiny thing. I love history. Now, I'm not talking about, the bad history or the, history where slavery existed and stuff like that. I'm talking about, way before all of that stuff. I'm talking about, caveman history and stuff like that. Or, Julius Caesar, even though I know that he had slaves and Antony, his top general was, they were bad people back in Roman times. Now, I like all kinds of history. It doesn't have to be just, Roman history or Greek history or even my own history, whether it's, going back to my ancestors a long time ago, or even more recent ancestors. But I love history. Anything that has to do with history, like, I like to watch sometimes I like to watch history-related, documentaries or history-related, like something in the Revolutionary War, things like that. And I love to read about, history as well. It's not just watching, documentaries on Netflix or any other streaming platform. The general idea of history is interesting to me. And it's not, it's not just, human history. It could also be musical history. It could be, movie history. It could be TV history. It could be anything really. Book history, stuff like that. And it's not just, about, history about wars that have happened in the past or things of that nature, or our first president or our second president or any of those types of histories. It can even go farther back than that. It could go to, the Cretaceous period or, things of that nature, where I just like to learn about history that has been gone for billions, millions, if not billions of years, that this planet has existed. It's learning about like Pangea and how how everything was connected back then. Now that it all separated and it's 7 different continents. It used to be one giant continent, and stuff like that. That's just a tiny little something you should know about me is that I love history, whatever type of history it is. Even though some history is better than other history, and then there's some history that's extremely good and not as bad as the worst of situations, like when slavery existed. And I know we keep going back to slavery, but slavery was bad, and it always will be bad, no matter which way you look at it. It was bad, and it will continue to be bad throughout my lifetime, throughout hundreds, if not thousands of years ago lifetime. It's just an overall bad thing to happen. I thought I'd just share that little tidbit of information with you that I love to study or to read up on and stuff like that. Whether it's Chinese history, it could be Japanese history, it could be Portuguese history, it could be Greek history, it could be Roman history, it could be anything. Basically, anything that has to do with history, I love it. And I've studied it so many different ways and so many different times and all of that stuff. Anyways, I want to wish 2 individuals a happy birthday today, and that's Emma Mackey. She turned 25 today, and Maddie Hassan. I want to wish them a happy birthday, and anyone else who has a birthday on this 4th day of January 2021. And I have a couple more birthdays that are coming up in the coming months, so look forward to that. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed today's vlog. I hope you learned something, a little bit about me, just a tiny bit, not too much about me, but just a tiny bit enough that I love to study history and stuff like that. And I will see you tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. You all know the drill. Keep real, and ciao.